It's 845 Sway in the morning. This station was built on hip-hop.
Hello?
The station was built on bars. The station was built on battling. I met Eminem battling. He battled in competitions. He battled on the world-famous Wake Up Show. I met him battling. Most MCs, that's how you gained your entry to our show, through battling. I love the tradition of battling. I love when that tradition can evolve and expand and become what it's become today. One of those reasons is the man who's with us right now. He's been on the show before. Last time he came, he almost brought us to tears. Shit. Telling that story of his life. Yeah. What an amazing story it is. He's one of the key figures in this battle scene today, man. The one and only Math Hoffa has returned.
I'm back.
He's back.
I'm back.
You didn't come alone.
No, I didn't.
Who'd you bring with you?
This is my man, ARP, also the president of Rare Breed Entertainment, who will be host to this upcoming situation. Should I talk about it? Or?
That's why we here, baby.
Okay,
Let's do
cool.
it about it.
Break it down.
Math Hoffa versus Hollow the Dawn, going down February 16th. Grudge match of the decade. Well, I can't say decade. I got a couple other.
It's one of the biggest grudge matches ever in battle rap history.
Because you guys were brothers at one point, right?
At one point, man.
You and Hollow were brothers. Y'all were cool. Everybody was coming up. You were in the same crew.
NYB.
Yep. How long did you know Hollow?
For about a little over a decade.
For over a decade?
Yeah.
What went wrong? Because I know you was punching a lot of dudes back then. So I don't know if that had anything to do with it. What went wrong? Seriously.
You know what? And
Yeah.
and it's funny that you say that. It might have something to do with it.
Okay.
But I think mostly it's somebody's character. It's the type of character that you have. And Hollow, even though, he screams LOM and all that stuff, I feel like he's just not a loyal person, period.
Why not?
Okay. We got to go back. I've told this story a couple times, but all right, we going back. Early stages of battle rap. There was Grind Time. You remember Grind Time?
I remember Grind Time, yeah.
Yeah, Hollow was Grind Time.
Uh-huh.
Hollow was like one of the guys in Grind Time and all that. They used to throw events in New York and all that. I was part of the Smack family. I actually was the first headline battle for URL TV. Me and T-Rex, I think we did like 6 million views in 2 days. But there was Grind Time and there was URL and everybody used to come together at events. So, Hollow was part of the team, NYB. He made his crossover. He was on URL and all that. But Grind Time was still throwing events. And we were at an event and I saw Disaster. So this is my first time meeting him. I'm like, yo, this is that crazy Arab dude. I seen him, he say all the racial stuff and all that. And I'm chopping it up with him. And Hollow walks over while I'm talking to him. And he's like, yo, what's up with all that stuff you was talking about, this, that, and the third? And while I was locked up, you was saying that, saying this. And I'm like, what's going on here? Like I don't know. I'm right in the middle of it. So I'm like,
oh,
but this is team.
Yeah.
He's part of the team. Like, so, you follow suit. Yo, you disrespecting the homie? And, Disaster fell back. Yo, I love you, Hollow. Oh, I would never do this. I would never do that. And Hollow's like, yeah, I knew you was pussy. He kept it moving.
Hollow said that to Disaster?
Yeah, he said that to Disaster at that time.
Okay.
Right. Okay. Fast forward. Now, during the course of the night, when I'm at some of these events, like some of the fans, they get like overzealous and they wanna show me certain things. Some people get drunk and they get out of hand and they come to me and like they wanna be part of whatever energy they feel that I have.
Yeah.
So there was a couple people coming up to me like, yo, you want me to punch Disaster in the face? You want me to do this? You want me to do that? And I'm like, nah, chill. But they, they're drunk. They go off and do it anyway. And I had to pull a couple people away like, yo, leave them alone.
Yeah.
So from that night, Disaster had this energy. He never forgot that.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. Oh, why would he?
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
But that's not something that I had towards him because, like I said, we was having a nice conversation before that happened. All right, fast forward.
So how did you and Hollow get to this point?
We getting there.
Okay.
So I know I'll be long-winded on my
but
bag,
I like
y'all.
how you tell
No,
your
I
stories.
I'll be very long-winded.
Yeah, I like how you tell your
Yeah.
stories, man. Go ahead.
So fast forward, Total Slaughter.
Yes.
We on the show.
Uh-huh.
Right. I battled Disaster. He got the W for that day. But after that night, that's when he was in the crib and he was bugging out, talking like he wanted to commit suicide and all this stuff, and everybody's talking to him or whatever, and he felt like he was at a point where he didn't know what he was gonna do. He wasn't making that much money off of battle rap. Daylight beat him to get the final spot for the actual event with Joe Buttons versus Hollow, right?
Yeah, I hosted in K Slay.
Right.
Yes.
So after that, the show was done. He started calling me out. Like crazy, calling me out. Math won't battle me in LA. And I'm like, I'm speaking to him behind the scenes like, he was like, nah, I'm gonna make sure they get you the bread that you want and all this stuff. I'm like, all right, cool. So I go out to LA.
Don't skip how it happened though. How the battle got set up in the first place.
Say ARP, ladies and gentlemen.
You
Okay,
got
come
some
on.
information.
Okay.
You got it.
Here we go, baby.
You want to chime in?
Here we go.
You want to chime in?
Here we
Okay.
go.
No, but you want to know what's crazy? It's not so much a chime.
Collaborative.
It's not so. Pardon me. It's not so much a chime-in thing. It's really a staple in what RBE represents because we came in with a very, very interpersonal vibe, a very, very shareful, like let's all win, let's all eat together type of vibe that we carry for Rare Breed Entertainment. And that vibe actually is kind of like a big part of how Math and Disaster even happened in the first place.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? So basically,
okay.
yeah,
I know
yeah.
I know where you're going with it. Okay,
Yeah.
all right, cool.
So and that's why there's so much personal stock in Math versus Hollow coming up February 16th because basically the way that battle happened in the first place was, the whole story that he's laying out there right now. And then the call out started happening, all this stuff going on, all this energy about Math Hoffa versus Disaster. And we had him booked for his return battle.
Okay.
This was
Right.
after he had his physical confrontation with
Serious
Jones.
Jones.
Yes.
So after that physical confrontation, he was kind of banned/blackballed
Oh, I remember.
Yeah.
from battle rap.
Yeah,
Right?
I was
now,
out of there for a little bit.
now this was the time when RBE was starting to emerge because
Okay.
our company started in 2013.
Okay.
So I always looked at this man, and I had prior experiences with him where I kind of read his character. So I always looked at him like, I understand the man made a mistake, but if we're the ones to bring him back to battle rap after being banned and blackballed from that situation, it'll be a huge impact and a big look of what we represent as well as what the artists can represent.
Yeah.
So we
And I got the bag.
and he got the bag. Yeah,
We've
always taken care of the artists.
Applaud the bag.
So in that business situation, setting him up for his return battle versus a battle rapper by the name of O-Red, we contracted him for his return battle. That was the stipulation in the contract. So one day out the blue, he calls me. He's like, yo, man, listen, let me go out to Cali. Let me get this Disaster battle. Let me take this guy's head off because he's calling me out. There's all this energy around this battle.
It was just crazy.
Yeah, let me go do this battle, AR. And I'm like, first day, I'm like, nah. Like this is a statement for RBE that you should be allowed to correct your wrong. You know what I'm saying? And then I thought about it, and then like about 24 to 48 hours went by, and I hit him up and I said the words like, "Go feed your family." It's a big check.
It's not bad.
I like you,
It's a
man.
big battle that the fans want to see.
Yeah.
And plus King of the Dot, that's like family to RBE.
Yeah.
Go feed your family. Go get that check. Go get that battle. I'm even coming out there to see it myself, even though we're gonna put aside the contract for that exclusive return energy of you coming off of being blackballed.
Right.
So
So that-
you
yeah.
kind of forfeited your nugget
Yeah.
in a sense to support him getting his.
Absolutely.
Man, I hope y'all brothers, man. Shit.
But this was all the way back then. And fast forward, you see us here rocking together.
Y'all rocking together.
Right.
This far ahead. So like it's honor based in how we carry our company, and honor based in how he's retracted some of that energy back to us over the years.
So let me ask you this. And what does your initials stand for? Was that just
it's family tree. It's family tree. So it's not an acronym. Always ready and prepared. Nothing like that. It's my family tree. It's I wear it with pride.
ARP.
Yeah, I wear it with pride. It came down 6 generations.
6 generations.
6 generations.
So help me understand something. Okay. So when you have like say RB Entertainment, you guys have you said the contract. The contracts are one-offs, though, right? You don't have.
They can be. There's multiple styles of contracts. Sometimes they're exclusive contracts where it's like you take X amount of battles in X amount of time period on this platform and this platform only.
I get it.
Yeah, that kind of only started when RBE emerged because people started to try to monopolize the game a little bit because we created such an impact and such an energy that. There was kind of a scramble for power and the looks that's out there.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? So the business has evolved in battle rap, and I think RBE is in the middle of that. But the type of contracts that we've kind of stuck to is one-off. Whereas this man could come February 16th and have a classic performance with Hollow the Don, but I might go stand behind him and support him on his next battle on King of the Dot. You know what I'm saying? So we kind of stick to more like one and done type of contracts.
Okay.
But we maintain relationships though that are ongoing.
How do the contract work? Do you give them a flat fee or do they share on the back end? And how do you?
It depends on what you negotiate.
I was about to say it depends who you're negotiating with.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? So it's based on your level where you're at in the game, yet the type of interest that you generate back to the fans that's going to ultimately support the event, buy the pay-per-view, buy the event, watch the video when it drops on social media, online, stuff like that. So it depends on your level in the game, where you're at, what you negotiate, who you are in the game.
How many revenue streams can you make from from one battle?
Oh man, I don't think you should be in any business that only generates one revenue stream. So in battle rap, for example, you got sponsorships.
Okay.
You got promotional slots. You got a live stream pay-per-view. You got a VOD, video on demand, which can go up right after your live stream is over for people that either missed it or want to double back watch it again. That could be a separate purchase. You got your door sales. You got your merchandise, your sweaters, your hats, all that type of stuff comes into play. So there's multiple revenue streams that we could all be attacking within the industry, the small niche market of battle rap. We're tapping into several of those.
And I don't want to speak to any event specifically, but just in a roundabout way, if you have a great event, a decent turnout, you get a decent amount of streams, viewership, sell a decent amount of merchandise, one event you could walk away with approximately how much?
I knew that was coming. That was the bad question.
Well, being that I'm sitting next to an artist that I so frequently have to negotiate and argue with.
Be careful.
Give me the bottom, the low end, top end.
Yeah, low end. We tend to go under a lot. We tend to go under a lot. No. Battle rap could be, and I want to say this from a serious standpoint because there's a lot of young men and women in battle rap that are earning close to solid livings in this culture.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? There's a lot of people that don't have regular jobs, 9-to-5s. They never developed a trade. So battle rap really is helping people stay afloat, pay their bills, keep roofs over their head, food in their kids' mouths. So there is money to be made. Like if you carry yourself a certain way, if you network a certain way, you rub shoulders a certain way, you maintain respect, honor, and good rapport with the people that are really, really in the inside circle, creating things and making things move. There's good revenue streets that you can create.
If I'm a top rapper, I'm at Hoffa, right?
Yeah.
And I know what I bring to the table.
Yeah.
And you come to me and say, we want to put together this battle. I said, well, it's going off the top, I need $50K. That's doable?
It's doable if we look at the situation and the large picture of it and feel that there's a return on that.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Like
depends on the matchup.
It depends on the matchup and what that potential of that matchup, what it might bring, and the demand for the matchup.
For example, we just put on the most impactful battle of 2018, August 2018. That was the Murder Mook versus Averb event in battle.
Yes.
It did like 1.5 million views on YouTube. You know, like within the first 5 days it was released. You know, and that's pretty big in battle rap.
Yeah, absolutely.
You know, that's pretty big. But in that type of situation, like let's say we're able to book Math Hoffa versus Murder Mook, he might be worth some of those larger figures in that type of scenario because that's what's gonna come back. You know, he kind of has been in the game long enough to know, you know, what the platform is gonna be making as well, and he deserves his piece of that pie. So it's based on the situation.
Thank you, man. APR, I like that.
No,
man.
ARP.
I'm sorry, APR. ARP, my bad, man. My bad, man.
Yeah.
Where'd I get APR
Rare Breed
from?
Entertainment, and big salute and shout out to my brother and
I
Cole on the
appreciate
shot.
you for that, and I know exactly what to ask for when he does make that call.
Lawrence, what up?
Looking up for you, dude. That's me, man. Make sure you kick me back, too. All right, ARP, thank you, man. Look,
Likewise.
I want to open up this phone lines. How big, like, Math Hoffa and Hollow the Don, what is this rate in terms of grudge matches?
You want the politically correct answer?
Man, why are you up here being politically correct? I want the realness.
It is such a big matchup that the biggest platform and entities and battles out there that could be happening in 2019 began to surround this event and this battle. Like soon as we announced Math Hoffa versus Hollow the Don, all types of announcements 5-6 months early started happening around this. You know, there's a very, very strong competitive nature in the battle rap culture where everybody's pulling for the fans' attention and fans' energy because things move so fast.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? As soon as we put out Math Hoffa versus Hollow the Don on February 16th, the Grudge match, everybody started reaching in and try to grab some of the energy, if not pull from the energy. So that really, to me, is humbling, and it's another indicator, even though we was confident going in, of how big and massive this matchup really is.
Wow, I love this, man. ARP is here, Rare Breed Entertainment.
Yes, sir.
Math Hoffa is here, February 16th, the Grudge match.
Yes, sir.
With Hollow the Don. If people want to come see it, how can they, if they don't want to do pay-per-view, they want to be in the house, how can they do it?
If you want to be in the building, I haven't checked the Eventbrite in about a week and a half, and the purchasing demographic of battle rap tends to be very, very late. So it could be sold out right now. If there's some tickets left, go to rarebreedent.com. That's where all of our sales will always be for our current events, future events, live pay-per-view access, as well as our VOD that's on sale, rarebreedent.com. So if there's tickets and you really want to witness and feel this energy live in the building, because there's no experience like it when it comes to being live in the building, you've been there.
Man, sure.
Then go to that website and try to get yourself a ticket. I know VIP and stage passes sold out like the week it was announced, so that's long gone, but you can still get a general admin ticket possibly to be in the building. But if not, you're going to get your money's worth on the pay-per-view, and that's available there as well.
Yeah, get that pay-per-view too, man. And don't be scared to go there, because I think that energy that's in that room,
Amazing.
man, it's something you got to experience for yourself, man.
Amazing.
You got to be there. 888-742-3345. Any young battle rappers out there that think they got what it takes, we got ARP is here from Rare Breed Entertainment. We got Math Hoffa. Spit your battle bars. They'll let you know if you got what it takes. 888-742-3345. Sway in the morning. Take him to Vegas, baby. Math Hoffa. He's in here. ARP.
The return of the gangsta.
Yeah.
About to spit something?
That's exactly what
I'm just making sure we pay homage to the beat.
Yeah.
But, you got Math on there, so it's all good.
It's all good.
Outcast returning against.
Yes. Math. So we didn't get to do this on air. Specifically, the moment that Hollow the Don went wrong in your book is when what happened?
He went out to L.A. And he was hanging with the ops.
The other side.
The other side.
Okay.
The other side. If you're loyal to your friends, if you notice like some serious issues going on, you go hang with them, and in pictures smiling, and people see that.
Yeah.
It was brought to my attention by fans. Like my mentions just started blowing up. Like, yo, what's up with this? NYB? Question mark, question mark, question mark, question mark. Loyal? Check, question mark, question mark. I'm like, yo, what is this? So I hit him up. I'm like, yo, son, what's up? He was like, yo, I didn't know they was gonna be taking. I'm like, forget the pictures. What's going on? No, I I came out here. I want to apologize, bro, but it was just too much of a dance.
Yeah.
Too much dancing.
You didn't believe him.
So I was like, all right, if you not down with the team, you fooled. You fooled. You just put yourself in the food category.
You made him food?
Congratulations.
You made him a plate?
Congratulations. You took out some parsley and just dropped it on your head and said, hey, man, here I am. So now he's fooled.
He's fooled.
And, I at first I kind of expressed myself because we've been through situations where, I looked out for him. There was, times where his sister, crazy stuff going on, and I was there. You know what I mean? Like
You
held him down,
Yeah,
basically.
Okay.
Other times I stood up for him, even in the disaster situation where he pressed disaster, and I was there to see that. Nah.
You got to take it to the stage.
Yeah, I gotta teach my little brother something.
You gotta
Man.
teach him,
I gotta spank him, bro.
I mean, he ain't gonna be an easy battle though. I mean, it's hollow to die. It's hollow to die.
It's hollow to dawn, but at the end of the day, I've always been the big brother in the situation. No matter how big Hollow got, you still seen like anytime I was around, I'm still your big brother. Like, I don't care how big you get. I'm going to spank you. I'm going to show you something. There's things that you probably don't understand because, it's a different type of thing out here. It's a different generation, and morals and principles and stuff like that. I got to educate them, and that's what I'm going to do.
February the 16th, ladies and gentlemen.
16th.
It's all going down. Rare Breed Entertainment. You want to find out more, all you got to do is hit up my homie ARP at
It's ARP, ITS ARP. That's Instagram and Twitter. And also for tickets and live stream VOD, make sure y'all hop on that website, rarebreedent.com. All your access to tune in to what we got going on. Current, future is up there, so please get in tune.
Shakim on the line from D.C. What up, Shakim?
Shakim.
What's going on? It's Shakim Elamine from the Almighty Fight Club. Sway, I remember when I invited you to judge, and I got you to come because I said somebody from the Good Life Cafe was going to be there. And you came in and we had the dude from Compton hop on the pool table that night with the red gloves on.
Oh, my
Your
God.
first time coming to Fight Club.
Yo,
remember me? And then
yeah.
Fight Club.
What year was that?
Brother.
What year was?
2004.
Oh,
wow. Took it back.
That was the first time.
Yo, what up,
And
family?
Math, what's good? And Math, I was there for your first audition when Dorian brought you in the office that day. And we like, who is this big dude? Looking like my little brother.
Yeah.
You chewed somebody's head off, and all I'm going to say is I've been watching you. You're doing your thing. The problem is you trust in a lot of these snakes. I told you already in your inbox what I feel about that disaster situation, but please keep your emotions. Don't punch Hollow in the face. He's a snake. He did you dirty. And please, I want you and Salim to make up. You and Sirius Jones, man, y'all both my little brothers. I've seen you reach out to him. I hate to see that happen. But I know you're going to kill Hollow.
Yeah.
And please, just keep your emotions because everybody's hoping, and he's going to try to make you swing on him. Don't do it. But it's beautiful to see all y'all brothers in battle rap, and all I'm going to say peace, man. Good luck.
Yeah, I appreciate you, brother.
Hey, Shakim, love you, brother. Thanks for calling in, man. Be safe.
All right, no problem.
All right.
All right, peace.
Hey, man, we might have to put handcuffs on Math so he don't swing on
Nah,
Hollow.
but
I mean, you know what I mean?
We got a little extra security in the building,
okay,
but
man. You're not going to swing on
But
him.
it's not. I'm not. Come on now.
Okay,
Like, come on.
If you did that now, man, that'd be crazy.
Oh my God.
Don't
now,
do it. No, don't do it
what
now,
I'm gonna
man.
say, it's gonna hurt a lot more than anything I could do to him physically. It's gonna hurt so much more.
Oh,
Like, I don't even think people understand.
Is it personal?
Yeah,
You got. It's something that folks.
it's just something like you just gotta be careful when you argue with family.
Wow. But do you feel any type of way
When you
because
cross
he's
family.
been suicidal before? Is there any like?
No. That's the other guy. Like, he's not suicidal no more. He hasn't been to New York in like 8 years. But with Hollow, it's like he just should have knew better.
Listen, we got one of the top radio person. Now he works for one of the top radio conglomerates, right, in Australia.
Triple J.
Triple J.
Aye.
Ali is here. He's a content supervisor over there.
That's right.
And you got a question for him, man?
Mate, when you're up on stage like that and you're confronted with somebody who's let you down so much, like I can see how emotional you are about this.
Right.
How do you walk away and don't want to say more off stage? Like, do you kind of meet up around the corner and carry it on at all, or are you literally getting dragged away by this extra security?
In some situations, at the end of a battle, it's like a release. Like me and T-Rex did not get along before we battled. But once it was over, it was like,
Yeah.
come here, bro, give me a hug. You know what I mean? Like, we good. We just did something legendary. So sometimes the moment and knowing as an artist how big the moment you guys just created was, that takes over and then supersedes anything else.
Can I add to that?
Sometimes it don't.
Also to add to that, the reason why we say being live in the building, that it's an energy that you could never feel or anticipate or experience somewhere else. That energy, that skin crawl feeling of these guys face to face and get into that brink, that line, that little fine line before it crosses over. That really right there, it feels like a fight. It really does. Let's call a spade. Like, a lot of people are standing in that crowd and they're looking at these matchups and they're feeling this energy, and it feels like something's about to happen, but it doesn't. The artist that's on stage battling, they feel that same energy. Their heart rates go up. They sweat a little bit. They may get into a little shove match. Things get tense at times. Because it feels like a fight, 98% of the time on Rare Breed Entertainment, what I've seen the artist shake hands. Because when you have a fair one-on-one fight, man to man, what normally happens when both people are standing and looking each other in each other's eyes once it's over? There's a new form of respect. There's a new line of respect that's created. That happens in battle rap because emotionally, that tension, it brings you to that brink. And we end a lot of our videos purposely on the handshake because that happens on our stage so much.
I appreciate that right there, man. Drew's on the line from the Bronx. Drew, what up, baby?
Yeah, what's up? What up, Sway?
What's poppin'?
Good morning.
Good morning.
Everything. Yeah, I was just trying to touch down on that. I be watching on YouTube the battles and whatever. And it's real interesting because I'm from the Bronx. I'm an older gentleman now, but I still spit at 43. And it's I just agree with how the gentleman was saying about how the battle between two individuals be like a street fight, but the respect afterwards, you got to give your props to the gentleman who walks out victorious. You know what I'm saying? I agree with that. Hey, Sway, I would like to say too that I got something that I would have spit. I listened to yesterday's show or the day before yesterday, and you had the dude from the Bronx, D somebody, and he was talking about how rap today is hip hop today is a culture and it's destroying our people. But this one conversation right here shows that even though we have a negativity in the rap and the hip hop culture, we still be men and we respect each other, and
That's
not disrespecting the culture.
Okay, you talking about Grand Mixer DXT, who, if you don't know, he was the DJ for Herbie Hancock, won a Grammy back in 1984 for Rocket. He's in a Guitar Center Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. It's a lot that he did. He's a pioneer. And Drew, I understand what you were saying about that. And when he came up here, I just wanted to let him tell his story, and that was his opinion, mostly on the messaging that we're hearing in rap music. I don't think it was really pertaining to what you see here with Rare Breed Entertainment and King of the Dot and all the different battle leagues. To me, the battle leagues are what's keeping up the tradition and the fundamental foundation of how hip hop even came to be. Whether we was battling in the streets and the dance or the DJs or the MCs. To me, this is still one of the most rarest, rawest forms of this culture in existence, alongside the B-boys and the B-girls. When you go to these Red Bull competitions and you see the breakers doing their thing, that to me hasn't been corrupted by the business of rap or the business of hip hop. And so I agree with you, Drew, on this. What they're doing to me is keeping it alive. So I agree with you, Drew. You gonna watch it on pay-per-view?
I'm gonna try. I'm from the Bronx, Sway, so this is. I catch it on YouTube. I probably won't. I'm a truck driver. I called the other day and spoke to Maury about my kid. I'm the same dude.
Oh, you that guy? Hey, so Drew, yeah. I love that you rock with us every single day, especially all our truck drivers, man. Road warrior,
super citizen.
Yeah, man.
Can I add to that that energy of us keeping the essence alive of hip hop? I don't really think that it's coincidence that the battling at the mainstream level really catching fire as much as it has recently. Mm-hmm. It's not a coincidence.
Why you think it is?
I believe that 2018 was one of the, if not the biggest years for battle rap as far as notoriety and impact. And once again, with Murder Mook versus A-Verb on Rare Beat Entertainment leading the way, it spun so many heads. Like on my Instagram, we had so many notable people weighing in on that battle, from Snoop Dogg to Jason Tatum, to all these rappers, movie stars, and basketball players. Actually, I was just texting with Crooked Eye yesterday.
King Crooked, my brother.
I believe I can't wait to try to get behind Crooked Eye and promote him as arguably the best lyricist from the West Coast. You know what I'm saying?
Don't limit him to the West Coast.
I hear you.
Don't
I hear you. Shout out to Crook.
Best Liz. I love when he does his commentary as well.
Yeah.
What do y'all think of the Bodied movie that's coming out? About battle rap. Are you in it?
Technically, I am.
Why? Is a character based on you?
Yeah, definitely.
Okay. Did they ask you to be in it?
Nah.
How do y'all feel about it? Does you think the movie is going to represent, like, you could benefit the battle circuit? Or
somebody asked me that recently, and I said yes and no. I hear a lot of people talking about appropriation and everything, and because the main characters don't necessarily look like the people that's on the floor running and putting in all the work and trying to keep this essence alive. I try not to go in that type of lane because I feel like any good representation is a representation.
Okay.
But at the same time, I feel like, sometimes those looks can help us break through the ceilings, because even though we're a strong culture, we got very low ceilings. We have very, very low ceilings in battle rap, and we're trying to break through. And if moments like that help us break through, I'm all for it, but I still would like to see the representation a little bit closer to what's happening on the ground level.
What about you?
Look, man, they had somebody playing me in that movie. I wasn't feeling that. Y'all could have picked up the phone. But you know what? For the battle rappers that did get to have that experience, more power to you. And but yeah, I wasn't feeling all that in the beginning.
It might be a body too.
Get out my face, son. Like, what?
That was you.
Okay, right. Think about that.
Yeah,
right.
That's you. Body too.
Hey.
They'll do a sequel.
February 16th. That's going to be Body 2 right there.
I'm sure Paul is listening right now. Hey, Paul, make sure you get us in the movie too, the Body 2. Hey, man, I want to thank y'all for coming through today, bro.
Thank you.
Man, anytime you want to come up here
thank you.
And promote what you're doing, you got my number.
Thank you, man.
All right.
Appreciate you. Thank you.
And then hopefully I'll be able to catch one real soon. I might be able to catch this one on the 16th too, so I'd love to come up in that. I just want to be on stage just like this.
We got you.
I'm telling you.
Okay,
we got you.
All right, cool. That's love, man. Matt Hoffa, give him a big round of applause. ARP, give him a big round of applause. We got Movie Junkies up next. Sway in the Morning, Shade 4-5.